All right, can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Week 2 of fighting this on the iPad. Apparently the dice so nice thing doesn't play well with it. So whenever I roll the dice, it refreshes the whole window. It reloads it.
No worries. Hey, we are up and running. Look at there. Hey, we are up and running. Look at there. Hey, we are up. I even have the new imagery, sort of, kind of. Baby
Let's
steps.
see.
Baby steps.
Everybody see the town overview map right now?
Yep, that's the map we're on.
Perfect.
Not too bad.
You have to have them out.
What's that?
Sorry, that was talking to my wife. My fault.
Oh. Like about a 4-second delay between what I'm streaming and what's actually showing on Twitch. So that's not too bad. Usually it can get up to like 10 seconds sometimes. It's crazy.
Man, I don't know what happened. I couldn't hear. Now I can hear y'all. I'm glad I fixed it.
Just need to carry you a big hammer, man.
Something.
Man, I got a super high latency on my ping out of. It's like my DM screen, or my DM view has like a 36 millisecond ping, which is still high, but on my player view though, it's like 68 milliseconds. It's like, holy cow. Who cares? Anyway, let's start. 7:30.
That picture of a hub should be a foot instead of that picture of him holding that little sword.
Yeah, it's actually, if you saw the welcome screen, I've got the new images up. I just haven't migrated it to all the OBS stuff yet, so I will.
Is it a foot?
No, it's not.
Should be a foot.
with
Very
a toe
foot.
with a toe
I like
ring
it.
on it.
Exactly.
Somebody say something.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Everything went quiet for a second.
Get worried, yep. I hear you.
That's gonna look cool.
Oh, no.
I didn't realize old Renoir had a afro.
Apparently I do now. It's just brown curly hair. Might be afro. So I don't know.
Look at that. DM starts mucking up these pictures, denies the audience a foot, and 2 people drop the feed.
Oh, see, now you guys got me all discombobulated. Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of Agora Quest. I keep wanting to say 1 shots, man. It's just still not. It's like we're 17 episodes into this, and I'm still saying it. But we are Age of Worms now. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us on a Monday night. Players, thank you guys for taking time to groom your toes and straighten your afros or whatever it is we were talking about before this happened. Appreciate you guys all being able to make it here tonight. If you're out there in the world, if you're new here, welcome. Old hands, welcome back. Don't forget, as you watch the stream, you get to earn tokens just like any other Twitch stream. You earn those tokens, but here you can trade them in for cool stuff. Not for you, but for the players at least. You can trade those in for nat 1s and nat 20s. I encourage you, if you have the points available, to get them in early, get them in often, because they're normally only good for the stream. Extenuating circumstances usually let me carry them over, such as from last stream. We got some grants to us, and they were not able to be used, didn't have an opportunity, so I've elected to carry those over. So as we look at it right now, because I am a player's DM, right now I, DM, have a nat 1 on hand, so players beware. Hub has a pair of nat 20s. Mulgar has a nat 20. Renoir, our curly-headed Tritherian priest, has a nat 20 available as well. So what does that mean? If you did not know, you can trade those in to replace a poor dice roll. So if you happen to just need that hit and the dice are not cooperating, you can trade in any dice roll for that nat 20, and there you go. I also use it as, if you want to use it for a save or something like that, then obviously you can use it. But the bottom line is you can trade that in to replace a dice roll, or you could replace my dice roll with it if you've got it on hand. If I happen to, now granted you don't have a nat 1, but if you were to have a nat 1 and I were to crit you, you could replace my dice roll with your dice roll and take away my nat 20. What you cannot do is, if somebody uses a gift as a nat 20, I could not then turn around and use my nat 1 against you. It can't cancel out like that. So it has to be a natural dice roll, as natural as electronic dice get. It has to be a dice roll. It can't be used to counteract somebody else's gift. So anyway, bottom line is, like I said, Hub, you got a pair of nat 20s. Mulgar, you got 1. Renoir, you got 1. And I, the DM, have a nat 1 that I can use to stop you from hurting me. But, however, if you want to help support the stream, every penny that you put into this stream goes right back into it in form of whether it's hosting services, content, whatever the case may be. For every 100 bits that you cheer, you can grant a +1 to your favorite player or the DM. And those do carry over from stream to stream, because if you're going to spend your hard-earned coin, I am going to allow those to go forever and ever. Amen. So you can stockpile them, you can use them every stream, whatever the case may be. But as I said, for every 100 bits cheered, you guys can grant a +1 to somebody. Just let us know who it is, and we'll make sure that they get it. As of right now, Biamba still has a +1. Hub has +2. Mulgar has +2. Everybody else is bone dry. So if you have bits that you want to cheer, make sure that you get them in so that the players can use them in tonight's stream. Or if they don't need to, then they can carry them over to the next stream. Obviously, if you want to really help sports stream, subscriptions are awesome. You can do so if you have an Amazon Prime. You can it's part of your Amazon Prime. You can subscribe to one channel. But if you're not one of those people that likes to try to track stuff like that, we do have a tip jar. Hit it up. Best part about a tip jar is Twitch doesn't get their grubby little hands on it. Whatever you put in the tip jar goes to the content provider minus a small credit card processor fee or PayPal processor fee, whatever you want to call it. It's just a small fee, nowhere near the 50% that Twitch takes. It's like a 1%, 2% thing, whatever it is. Very, very minimal. And so for me, if you know somebody, if you're watching a stream that you really like and you like their content, not even saying us, it's just one of your favorite providers out there, and they got a tip jar, hit them on the tip jar, because that's going to give them more of that in their own pocket. So anyway, that's us. Appreciate it. We're here every Monday, obviously. If you like 5e, we're here on Fridays. And last but not least, if you are a Greyhawk fan like we are, make sure that you check out the Greyhawk Creatives team page. That's twitch.tv/team/Greyhawk Creatives, of which we are a part. Go check them out. A lot of great content providers out there. All kinds of stuff, whether you like painting, whether you like this D&D, talk shows based on D&D, all kind of good stuff. A lot of great providers out there. I encourage you to go check it out. So yeah, that is us in a nutshell. So as I said, new hands, welcome. Old hands, welcome back. Modred, our magic user, between him and Renoir, I think you guys really need to load them up on Nat 1s, Nat 20s, and the +1 stuff, because dice rolling are no bueno. But we'll get it shook off.
I am here for everyone's entertainment to roll 20s on skill checks and 1s on attack rolls.
There you go. That is the way we roll here. But yeah, so appreciate you guys. If you've been following the stream, we are in episode 17 already, as the party discovered that there's something going on beneath Diamond Lake, having done their business with the Whispering Cairn. They put some bits and pieces together and discovered that long ago there was a sect of cultists known as the Ebon Triad. And the Ebon Triad's whole purpose was to take 3 singularly evil deities and merge them all into one horrific aspect. And so those cult members were offshoots of Vecna, Hexdor, and Erithnal. Those 3 groups sort of worked together unbelievably to try to bring about an aspect that combined all of the evil insanity that is those 3 primary deities. And so that was ages ago, but apparently there was a cult locations somewhere in the underground here beneath Diamond Lake. And as it so happens, Diamond Lake is a mining community, so it is believed that the remnants of that place is being used now by a resurging group of individuals that fall into that Ebon Triad sort of sphere. And so the party, doing whatever they needed to do to gather supplies and gather information, have finally now infiltrated the Dourstone Mines. Wrangling Dourstone, who is the dwarf that owns the mines, apparently has some sort of dealings going on with those cult members that are doing whatever it is beneath the beneath Diamond Lake. And so the party has infiltrated, worked their way through the mines with the aid of some of the miners themselves, I should add. Took out some of the hirelings of Wrangling Dourstone in the form of foremen, put them to sleep, and have worked past them. And in the back ends of the mine itself, there was a cordoned off area that was nobody goes in or out without express written permission from Wrangling or being accompanied by Wrangling himself. And at the end of long, twisty, turning passages, they finally came to a small open area that held an elevator, a hand-cranked elevator, that could lower individuals deep into another level of the mine. And that is where the party was headed when we cut off last session. I'm going to sort of backstep just a little bit to give the description again of you guys going down into the mine shaft and what you see as you get there. But is there anything else that party members do you need information-wise from me before we get into tonight's episode, which is episode 17 of Age of Worms, the Three Faces of Evil, as we like to call it.
No, I'm good.
Oh, sir.
So, I am going to first, I want to put us in the mines again to where we were. Oops. Why did it do that? Ugh, I hate it when it does. That's the one thing that drives me crazy is like I click on something to activate it, but when I click it, it moves it to the top of the list, and so that I activate whatever's next on the list. So anyway. You guys are in the mines. So the party, as I said, you have worked your way from the mines here into this cordoned off tunnel, and that cordoned off tunnel stretched for about 40 or 50 feet on a steep sort of a slant, and then it hit some more natural stone shaft, or not shaft, but tunnel that began to twist and turn, and after several hundred feet, you found yourselves once again at the at this sort of this open area of sorry, I have to get my there we go. When you guys are came in, there was a sort of this elevator, this like a 10-foot wide or a 10-foot square blocks of wood that are all lashed and tied together in the form of an elevator. It has railings in each of the corners that have chain links sort of running between each one to prevent you from kind of falling. And then there's a hand crank sort of a device on there with a brake lever. And as you release the brake, you have to hand crank your way slowly down. And so last time it was Biamba, Modred, and Hub. As you guys all got onto this plank of wood, you realize, first of all, it only holds a certain amount of weight. And second of all, you have to be strong enough to crank the weight up and down. And so Biamba elected to go, and Modred and Hub joined him on the platform and began to lower yourselves down. Cool. Are we with it? All right.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
All right. The
Map Twitch.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I am. I was getting ready to
Okay.
just because I wanted to make sure that I had you guys on the right map before I did anything. So
Okay.
All right. So, the iron chains groan as the lift lowers you from the black throat of the shaft above. Some 50 feet overhead, the rough-hewn mine tunnel shrinks into shadow. At 40 feet or 50 feet down, you can see a dim glow begin to take shape in the darkness below. Marble, polished and black as still water. As the platform descends further, a vast chamber reveals itself. Not a cavern, more like a cathedral carved from the earth itself. Torchlight burns in iron brackets along sweeping pillars and high arches, their craftsmanship impossibly refined compared to the crude passages and mines above. The elevator settles into a wide chamber of gleaming black tile. From this landing, you can see below 3 short passages extend, each cut into a different wall of the chamber. Directly ahead on the north stands a marble doorway carved with images of a human hand clutching an open eye. To the east, another doorway lies beneath 2 crimson banners, each emblazoned with a gauntleted fist clutching 6 arrows, and to the west, a third archway yawns in silence, its marble unmarked and featureless. To the south, however, the chamber opens fully into a vast domed hall. The ceiling arches 60 feet above a massive basin of dark liquid that dominates the far end of the room. The surface of the pool is black and unmoving, swallowing the glow of torches rather than reflecting them. You can see that a curving stairway of marble rises along the basin's inner wall, climbing to a platform some 30 feet above the surface of that pool. As you begin to lower into this chamber, roughly about 50 feet up is how high the ceiling is, so you're slightly down into that. So you're about 40 feet from the floor of the chamber right now, sort of dangling as you pierce the ceiling and now are dangling openly in the air above the floor of the chamber. The air here seems unnaturally cold, and beneath the faint scent of all the oil and incense that burns around you, something else. Something smells almost metallic. And then in the deepest recesses of your mind, the familiarity hits you like a cold slap in the face. Blood. Old blood. As you look, you can see below that there is movement in the shadows. As I said, there are pillars that sort of help support the area where you guys are lowering, giving it an almost sort of a cathedral kind of a look.
Are the pillars carved in any way?
The pillars appear to be like black stone. They don't appear to have anything on them. It's just that. It's like blackness. It's weird why my music didn't start. Let me see. Give me just a second here. I had to figure out why I go through all this trouble only to have it crash on me. Maybe that's because there was no music set to it. Well, that kind of sucks. So I am just going to go here, here, here. See if that'll work. All right. As I said, as Hub, you, Biamba, and Modred are dangling in this darkened chamber. There's just a little bit of light sort of reflecting what's going on below. And in the shadows, you can see movement as you do what? Stop? Continue to lower yourself down to the bottom? What do we want to do?
Well, I guess I'll go. So, DM, it looks like I'm going to hang myself over the back side of the cage as it continues lowering down so that maybe these things can't see me.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I hope to stay in the shadows while dangling off of the back side.
All right, go ahead and give me a hide in shadow check, please. Biamba, you are the one who is in charge. So, Hub, you make yourself as small as possible, and as you find yourself sort of ducked behind where nobody can see you, as Biamba, I assume, continues lowering this down, or are you going to stop, or what do you want to do? Because as I said, you guys have just now sort of pierced the ceiling of this chamber. So you're in midair about 40 feet up right now. The ceiling's a few feet above your head, and your feet are at about the 40-foot mark. So there's about another 40 feet to go to continue to lower yourself down. The rest of you above can't see anything once they've lowered. I'm going to guesstimate, or you're going to guesstimate, about 150 feet so far you've come down, you three, before you finally pierce the veil, so to speak. So, Biamba, what are we doing? We're going to continue to lower ourselves?
Yep, acting like I'm supposed to be there.
Okay. You continue to lower yourselves as the chains and whatnot continue to groan and creak. Eventually, you lower yourselves to the point where you land on the platform comes to a stop. Up top, Mulgar, Renoir, you can't believe how long it's taking this thing to get down. Probably a good 10 minutes or so before finally it stops.
Hi.
I'm just going to listen.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of get near the edge and just listen.
All right, give me a listen.
Yeah,
Go ahead and give me a.
Good.
I'm gonna say just do like a search check for me, as sort of your listen. Actually, no, take it back. Give me a D100 for a listen check. We'll go that route. So as you come to a stop, the shadows begin to coalesce into a figure. Modred, you instantly recognize this figure as something that you've seen in your readings and whatnot, as a devil-like creature moves out of the shadow and approaches. Another one forms out of the shadow from behind a pillar toward the south, and as it steps out, you can see both of them have blades at their hip as well as crossbows strapped to their back. Although neither has weapons drawn, they have their hand upon the hilts of their blades. As I said, one sort of approaches the front area of the elevator, where the chain link sort of unhooks for you to step on and off. And as they sort of walk over, they're tall, roughly 6 feet or so, very lean and thin. You can see that their skin is reddish in color. But most interestingly is the tattoos that run up and down their arms and up onto their necks. All of it you can all recognize as devilish in sort of nature, just based on, what you know about, good and evil and whatnot. And as it steps up, it's sort of in a little bit of a halting common kind of looks you all over, points a finger toward the back of the elevator. Why does that one try to hide? Whom is it that you serve and wish to visit?
Modred reaches over and roughly grabs Hob, and he pulls him forward, and Modred says, I serve Vecna, and this is my sacrifice.
Ah, as it sort of smiles and it grips its blade. Ah, yes, I can see that the plump one will make a fine feast for those who serve the Master of Whispers. The faceless one will be pleased. And he sort of steps back with his hand. You may go, deliver your sacrifice to he who knows no bounds. And as I said, the tiefling sort of steps back.
You coming with me? Come with me. Oh, there you go. Hey, which one of those doors did I reckon? Did we recognize any one of them as being the symbol for Vecna or Q's?
So the door to the north has a let me sort of re-describe. To the north stands a hallway. It's each one of these doors are actually at the end of a short hall. You can see east, west, and north. And in the south is this big pool. To the north, you can see the hallway ends in a marble door carved with the image of a human hand clutching an open eye. To the east, where the tieflings are, you can see that the doorway lies beneath two crimson banners, each emblazoned with a gauntleted fist clutching 6 arrows, which, by the way, the tiefling guards here are wearing the same kind of iconography on their breastplates of their armor as is above the doorway that leads to the east. And then to the west is really nothing. There's no symbol or nothing. It's just plain, and it ends in another door, much like the other two. So those are the 3 that you see. So
All right, y'all. What do we? Modred kind of gruffly tells Biamba to send it back up to give the rest, so the rest of us can come down.
Okay.
Oh, I can't believe I'm going to be sacrificed down here. What will I ever tell my mother when she can't see my feet before she goes to bed?
Yeah.
Quit
I reach
speaking,
over to
slime.
backhand him. I reach over to the chain that we were lowering, and I give it kind of like a shake and a tug a couple times, so that they know that they can reel it back up.
You realize, no, it doesn't work that way. You have to be on it and crank it up and down. It doesn't go by itself. It is a manual. Somebody has to operate it while standing on the elevator.
All right, so that means I have to get back on the elevator and do it.
That is correct.
All right, so I look at Modred.
Imbecile, you got to get on it and go up.
I'll get the rest of the party, and I'll get back on. And I can't. I'm underneath the hub right now. I can't move.
There you go.
There you go. And I'll start cranking it back up again.
All right. So as you're standing up there, Mulgar and Renoir, it takes about another 10 minutes or so. I should say, Mulgar, you and Renoir are standing up there, and suddenly the thing begins to start cranking and winding the chain and ropes to apparently bring the elevator back up. So your party members are coming back up. probably 10 minutes or so, once again, they finally begins to appear, and as it comes up, you can see that the only one on the elevator is Biamba.
Hey, Diablo, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what happened?
There are guards below. They are devil-like beings. We had to pretend that we are with Vecna. So you have to pretend we are with Vecna.
Alrighty then.
Understood.
You want me to
All right,
crank
well,
it down? You look tired.
Renoir,
Churchman
Yes,
not
sir.
go good.
give me a wisdom check, please, Renoir. First failed roll of the night, please.
Wow. Wow. All right, I see how it's going to be.
No,
Let me,
we know how it's going to be.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, you succeed.
Hey.
You, as he mentions Vecna, you look down and you see your immaculately maintained holy symbol and to Tritherion, as well as your armor with the emblazoned on the tabards to Tritherion, and know that there's no way in hell you could pull off saying you're there with Vecna, displaying the iconography that you currently are.
We got wool blankets.
Yeah.
We can wrap up
Yeah,
the blankets.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap myself up in the blanket and kind of put the holy symbol kind of inside my armor.
Okay.
So I can't see that.
All right. Okay.
I also tell them that we pretend Hub is going to be sacrificed.
Is that really pretending, though?
No, but they don't know that.
They
Fair
or
enough.
Hub doesn't know that.
Hub doesn't
I'm thinking
know that
Hub.
either.
All right. I will. Can you just show me the
Here,
cranks?
Hub,
I'll
I
take
got your
care of it.
back.
You look tired.
Yeah, I showed them the crank and how it works.
Okay.
All right. I'll start cranking us down.
All right. You slowly begin to work your way down. And once again, you can see coming into view, it takes about 10, 15 minutes or so of slowly cranking your way down. And as I said, as you break through the ceiling of this chamber, you get, it's like going from a third world underdeveloped place into Manhattan. That is the difference in architecture and just the fine detail with which everything is made. You're going from this rough-hewn, natural, rocky, rough space into a place that is immaculately carved, maintained, the smoothest black marble, the strange, smooth black pillars, the whole 9 yards. And as I said, as you lower yourselves down, you can see there are several, about a foot around or so, pillars that help support the ceiling here. And there are 3 small, short tunnels, each one ending in a door. And to the south, you can see a sweeping spiral staircase winding up and above, up to us like a 30-foot tall, like a high dive, like a 30-foot tall platform that overlooks this pool of water to the south. There's a big square pool. And I don't know. Yeah, I am going to just remove this because you guys should be able to see it because it's not that high. But you can see this massive pool of water. And then up here, you can see this is a platform that kind of overlooks that pool. So anyway, as you arrive down at the bottom, you can see that Modred standing there with Hub, sort of gripping Hub. And there are two rather tall, demon-looking creatures. They have horns. They're wearing armor, and they have blades as well as crossbows strung on their back. But they're sort of standing there watching you, and the one sort of looks, and it steps forward as it puts its hand on the hilt of its blade. I've never known an elf to worship the Whispered One. This is strange times indeed. He sort of moves a few steps closer as the platform comes to a rest on the floor with a jolt, signifying the end of your journey, landing here in the...
Say, yes, these are strange times.
Yes. You mentioned there were some symbols in the exits. Are there? Do I notice anything about them using religion?
So yeah, go ahead and give me a wisdom check again, please.
DM, I noticed why. I think I had the ever-burning torch in my inventory, and I didn't have it in my backpack because I put it in my backpack, and now everything is a little bit darker.
Yep. So that's where you're leaving it? I just want to make sure.
Well, yeah, because remember I can see with the cat.
Yep, you got yeah. So you feel the bile raise up in your throat immediately, Renoir, as you see to the north there's a symbol of a open hand clutching an eye, and you immediately recognize the symbol of Vecna. To the east, as well as on the guards themselves, their armor and whatnot, you can see what appears to be a fist clutching a group of bloodied arrows, and you recognize that to be the symbol of Hextor, who is a lawful evil god. To the west, it is empty and plain, but you can infer, based on what you know about the Ebon Triad, that must be the way to those who worship Erithnal, because the three gods working, or the three cults working together, are those of Erithnal, Vecna, and Hextor. So, yeah, you definitely are out of your comfort zone, to say the least, in this space.
Well, it's got a nudge to Mulgar next to me and say, that's the way to Vecna. I'll point to the door with the eye and the five-fingered fist. Well, not the Vecna, but...
Yeah. Well, it could be.
Oh, hopefully not. We're at third level. That'd be bad.
Could be a bad thing.
Who's this Vecna guy?
All right, what are we going to do? As the guards look at you expectantly, as you hesitate, as you sort of stop and hesitate and look around, they're like moving up a little bit, as if they're getting a little suspicious on what you guys are doing here.
Yeah. I'll point at the door with the Vecna symbol. I'll say, this way.
Don't carry too long. Let's go.
And I'll start walking toward that doorway.
Okay, who is leading the way?
I'll lead the way. Why not?
Okay. Need me to move your token?
Let's see if I can do it. I think, there we go. Ooh, it's working today.
Yeah.
Look at that. Fancy. We'll see if this continues or not. But...
All right. As you get to the door, the symbol, as you look at it, it is an there. Hub stepping on everybody's toes but his own. As you get to the door, the symbol of Vecna stares at you in open mockery of your faith of Tritherian, causing the bile to raise up, causing you to be maybe a little nauseous to your stomach. But regardless, the door does await.
All right, I'll open it up. We'll see who gets the last laugh here.
All right.
Hopefully it's us.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta grab Hub and move him in between. You ain't getting away so easy.
Okay. All right. As the door opens, leading into a tunnel beyond, it is dark. The passage. Why is this? Oh, give me just a second. Sorry. I actually had something that I wanted to read as you. There we go. I found it. The towering domed hall of black marble behind you falls silent as you approach the north doorway, the one marked with the carving of a human hand clutching a staring eye. The marble here is colder than that behind you. The torchlight from the cathedral seems almost reluctant to follow you. As the door opens, the glow from the vast pool and the soaring pillars of the dark cathedral fade abruptly, swallowed by a corridor of smooth gray stone beyond. The change before you is immediate and unsettling. The black marble and sweeping arches give way to tight precision. The passage stretches some 30 feet ahead before reaching an intersection. Every inch of its surface is expertly worked, seamless and flawless, as though shaped not by chisel, but by design too careful to reveal its true maker. The air shifts the moment you cross the threshold. The oppressive grandeur of the cathedral behind you becomes something narrower, more intimate, more invasive. Faint striations ripple through the gray walls. Thin, winding lines curl and intersect across the stone like veins beneath translucent flesh. In the corner of your eye, they seem to move, and when stared at directly, they almost form patterns, almost resolve into meaning something before slipping away again. The silence here is different. It's not empty, it's listening. The intersection ahead waits without sound, and behind you, the distant echo of the cathedral's vastness feels impossibly far away. Now, I don't believe you can actually see into the darkness.
I cannot. I cannot.
I'm going to pat him on the shoulder and I'm going to walk past him.
Okay.
Take a look, see if I can see.
Okay.
Actually, I can't see either.
Yeah.
It's not letting
Yeah,
you see.
not gonna.
Hang on a second.
Logan's going to pull out the thing, the torch. Then, if he can't see, I didn't realize he couldn't see.
Well,
Yeah, no, I was gonna whisper back. Close the door before.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm getting
ready.
ready to change the map so you'll actually be able to see.
Okay.
But I would just wanted to make sure. I'm gonna put everybody in the order that they're in now. So it is going to be there. I have to change Modred and Hub.
It was nice knowing you, Hub.
All right. So I will tell you that it is dark, and the only ones that'll be able to see are those that have some sort of a vision. But let me move the map.
Okay.
So is it still dark in here now?
So it is dark for everybody that doesn't have vision, right? So if you have some kind of a vision, you can see. If you don't have some kind of a vision, you're SOL.
Or light the
hold on.
torch.
Yeah, I'm fixing to do it.
Bring out the torch. Close the door and bring out the torch.
I'll take just a few steps ahead of the party, DM, looking at the ground, see how much, if I can tell any movement or how much traffic goes up this direction.
All right, go ahead and give me a find remove traps, please.
Looks clean to me.
So, in fact, it's actually extremely clean. The floors themselves and the walls and everything look immaculate, as if they've been swept and kept clean by somebody or something, leaving hardly even dust for you to see. Did we find the torch or no?
Yeah, I got it put back in. I got it put back in my inventory, but nothing. I don't get. Did anything happen?
All right, you have to equip it. So I have equipped it. And what I'm going to do now is to the effects. And the torchlight should now. I think it's because of the wall here. I'm going to move some people up here just to get everybody in to see. Yeah, it's weird that the torchlight isn't showing. It's pretty bizarre. It should show dim, right? Don't know why it's activated, so I don't know why it's not showing on yours. Let me try this. We're going to do this. This is a temporary. And the light color would be that. Can you see now, Biamba?
Yep.
All right, cool. So the light is now on.
Yep.
So, all right. So as you begin to move forward, you can hear sounds sort of echoing in the distance itself. Not sure where they're coming from. As you step in, as I said, about 30 feet or so, there's an intersection of the tunnel that leads to the right while your tunnel continues on. And another 10 feet down, Hub, you can spy there is yet another
what?
Sorry, another intersections, right? So where Hub is right now, there is an intersection that branches to there's a hallway that goes to the right, and another 5 or 10 feet down, you can see there's a 4-way intersection from where you're at right now.
I want to go to the right.
Sure.
Sure.
As you step up, Hub, as you reach this little intersection that branches off to the east, and again, I'm going to move people up just so y'all can be. As soon as you get there, Hub, from somewhere down, not to the right, but somewhere deeper within the catacombs, you hear the sound of a small child.
Okay, I didn't hear that. You're gonna have to do that again.
Sorry.
Help me.
You, mommy. You hear the voice of a small child coming from somewhere deep within the chasm, or the catacombs, I guess, for lack of a better term. But you're not sure where it comes from.
And it sounds like that little girl from Poltergeist.
Yeah. What do we want to do?
Well, are you guys wanting Hub up front, or I thought somebody else was going to be up front? Doesn't matter to me.
Oh, I don't mind being up front, but Hub jumped in front of me, so I wasn't going to stop him.
I was just clearing out space so people could move their icons into the hall.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, I
I
don't
can
mind
go
going
up.
in front. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
and
want to go for it? Go for
yeah,
it.
and I can go in front of him too because I'm more tanky.
Okay.
Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to keep going straight, or we want to go down here?
Well, we can go check out the creepy voice, which I'm entirely sure is
We
not
don't know
some
where
kind
it's
of
coming
demon or
from.
something.
Yeah, we don't know where it's coming
We can't. It's not coming from
Coming
a
from down
direction.
the hall. Coming from that straight ahead. Straight ahead.
Straight ahead. All right. Another step up.
Try it.
What is that little thing right there, DM?
What's that?
That little symbol right there in the hall. Is that a hand on the ground or something?
Yes, that is another symbol of Vecna.
Okay.
I'll step
Is
up.
that just some eye candy? Or
Give me just a
Oh,
second.
sorry.
Oh, sorry. I need to. There's something on my map I need to correct. Apologies. I don't know why. It's like I had all this stuff set up, and then I did something wrong, and I erased a bunch of stuff, and I had to scramble to get it back in. And now give me just 2 minutes. Where else would we be if the DM didn't have a little Shiza cinema going on?
I believe he's placing Vecna on the map.
Well, I mean, I will say that he was like part of the last campaign, so maybe he came back looking for Deglin, but found you guys instead.
Deglin stabbed his ass.
Sorry,
We need Meganome. We need Meganome.
Yeah. All right, give me almost done here. Okay. All right. So as I said, you sort of, as you pass over, you hear it, this mama coming from somewhere deep in the catacombs or maze, whatever you want to call it. These chambers of Vecna. Give me a search check, please, Mulgar.
Okay. Not. Is this a D6 or is there actually a search check?
No, just do a D6. It's like
Okay.
search in a
Yeah.
second.
Okay. Well, I got you. I didn't know if there was a special.
Yeah. As you move past and you look down and you see the symbol of Vecna and you step a little bit further, you see something on the floor that catches your eye as you bend down and pick up a feather.
Where is that now?
Yeah, just past the hallway or just past the intersection. There's a hallway that goes east and west here. So you went past it.
it looks like there was an earlier hallway that we went past. Is that correct?
Yeah, so there's
Yes.
a hallway right here,
Right.
right next to you, Renoir. There's a hallway. And you know what I'm going to do? There's something that I can do for the map that I turned off for these just because I wanted to see what it's like because it's actually kind of cool. But I am going to turn on the fog exploration. So now it'll show whenever you see it, it'll keep it so you can see, like it'll show like a shaded version on the main map. So anyway, you find this strange feather sort of where you're at, and it's actually a little bit bigger than like you would think a normal small bird feather. It's a rather large bird feather. And it's black and sort of mottled, like it's, lack of a better term, decaying or whatever. Just like it's like think of a hobo living out on the tracks. You know how their clothes and stuff get dirty and greasy and oily and whatnot. It's kind of what this feather reminds you of. It's about maybe 8 inches long, though. It's kind of a big feather.
I'll give it to Modred. This sounds like a Modred thing.
Okay.
I heard he collects feathers.
Yeah,
As
examines the feather a little more.
Okay.
He rubs it between his fingers. Does it seem?
Give me an intelligence check. So you recognize it as a feather of a large obviously a large bird. Not really sure what kind of bird, but it's of almost like a crow, something similar to a crow. Now, you have heard of crows that get pretty large, but this is even larger than anything you've encountered. So you can only reason that there's probably some race of bird creature or something that left that here.
Mildred kind of reaches up and touches Renoir on the ear with it.
Nice. Get that dirty thing away from me.
I was just checking to make sure it didn't burn him or something. I put it in my pouch. Because I'm terribly afraid of rocks, man, and I'm afraid that we're finna encounter some rocks. That's so OC.
Don't ignore that die roll, by the way.
Yeah.
Making sure I can do free die rolls.
Yep, no problem. No problem. Anyway, as you sort of investigate, once again, from deep within the chamber, you hear, "Darling, is that you? Call to Mummy again. I can't find you." I'll hear this woman's voice sort of echoing through the chamber.
This isn't good. Dude, can we tell which direction it's coming from?
Give me a wisdom check, please.
I am very wise.
Yep. I'm going to pull out my symbol of Tritherion and put it back.
As far as you know, it's coming from directly to the north. Modred, you hear it coming from the tunnel down to the left at the four-way intersection.
Sounds like it's coming from the left, right between us, Mogar.
I don't like this at all. Why do you people keep dragging me? I'm a wood elf. Why do you guys keep dragging me into these stupid dungeons? All right, let's check. We'll go this way. He said it comes this way. I'll trust him.
All right.
All right, we'll go that way.
Hub, roll a 6-sided dice for me, please. So, as Mulgar goes around the corner,
I hate these narrow corridors, man.
Hub, you sense something right next to you. And before you have time to react, a panel in the wall immediately to your left opens wide, and lunging through is the biggest dang bird creature humanoid you have ever seen. Everybody roll for initiative.
Alrighty.
I had to laugh. Big bird. It's Big Bird.
Is this just a D6 roll, or you want us to roll?
No, it's as soon as it's going to be, let's go ahead and get this sort of set up here really quick, see if I can get this going or not.
All right, bird clearly just wants a hug. Well, I'll try to hug it with my mace.
Let's do this one.
It's not showing up on the thing for my weapons for some reason.
Yeah, it's not for me either.
Oh, you know what? You're just going to have to do regular. So I think there is a bug in their code because it would not let me. It would not let me do anything with editing items and stuff like that. So I think there is something wrong with one of their, one of their editors or whatever the case may be. So we just roll regular initiative D10, and then we can. So you could just click it right in the. Right in the game chat thingy. So, want to PCs.
All right, there we go. That's a lot of D10.
Yep. Just need yours, Renoir. You didn't get a chance. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's. I think I apologize. I apologize. now you guys should be able to do what you want to do. I am really sorry. I forgot I put everybody in the encounter, but I forgot to start it. And it'll let you do your initiative off of your sheet once I started the encounter.
Oh, I see.
So that's my
You
fault.
saw I rolled a. You saw I rolled a 1. Is that what just happened?
Yep. That's what it was. Don't just go ahead and roll it, and I'll go back and edit your roll and give it a 1.
It's all right.
So you can now go on your sheet and do it off your sheet. I am way sorry.
I went from a 3 to a 10. Not so good.
Hang on.
All right. For whatever reason, actually, it's not giving me the little thing on the mobile site here. Maybe it is.
Yeah, if you can't
Maybe
do
it
it,
is.
if you can't do it, just do a general action. That's totally fine.
No, it just did. Yeah, it just did a. Didn't do it. No, it doesn't seem to be doing it. We could go back to my other roll.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Modred, you're going to have to redo yours as well, unless you just want to roll a general.
Hold on, stand by. Let's see.
I can go back and see what you rolled before. I just need you to roll again, and then I'll have to modify. So Modred, looks like you got a 3 last time.
Right.
All right, so we'll make sure that we go back and fix yours to a 3. And Renoir, you'll just have to do yours. And you rolled a 1 last time, right, Renoir? That's weird.
Yeah, probably didn't. Yeah, now this time I got a 7. That's more like my standard roll.
Yeah, but it's not showing on my thing as that's what you got. So I'm gonna do this, and give me just a second. Oh, it gave you the 1. I rolled it for you.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
There we go. All right, so let me start off fresh. So as you hear this sort of like a shoosh sound coming from behind you, Renoir, as you can see Hub sort of jerk back as some kind of a strange creature is attacking him from the hallway around the corner. Up around everywhere else, you don't know anything else that's going on other than that right there.
Now, am I able to get within range of that around the corner? Of the one next to Mr. Hub?
So I am going to say that you can only move 10 feet, right? So I am going to say you can move into Modred's space, do your attack, and then move back. If you do anything besides that, you would not be able to get it. You might, if you want to do a ranged attack, you might be able to step into the hallway to the east a little bit, and that'll give you the angle to see the creature in the doorway. I'm not sure if the VTT will let you do that or not. But worst case scenario, you can move on top of Modred, because I do allow you guys to move into other people's spaces as long as you're able to move out of that space before the end of your turn. So you can step up into his space and then step back if you want to do that. I'm not sure how you're attacking or what you're doing, but that's your option right now.
Hey, DM, is there any way we can swap?
Yes, I'll allow that. I'll allow it. If Modred wants to swap, then essentially...
All right, then I'm going to move in.
Swap.
Yeah, I'm going to move into Modred's space, and Modred will move to where I'm at then.
And we have done it.
Yep. All right. And let me see if I can roll an attack.
DM I would think Modred would be smart enough to know that, he's got to see whatever it is he's shooting his magic missile at.
Right.
So he's going to wait until it actually attacks Hob before he casts the spell, so he can at least see a hand.
Okay.
Yep.
All
right. There's my normal rolls.
There we go. As you, well, you didn't even target it, so
take a big old swing. Yeah, I can't see it, unfortunately.
Well, if you can't see it, you can't swing to hit. So yeah. So that's the whole.
Oh well, doesn't matter.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't matter. I tried swinging it, distracted, totally missed, hit the wall, bounced off. Nothing happened.
Yep. As your reaction wildly swings at the slight surprise, as Hub lashes out at the creature, whatever it is, As your blade strikes against it, you realize that they have not only thick hide over themselves as armor, but they also have thick skin as well. So they are difficult to strike. As stepping out of the hallway down the hall, you see one takes an aim, shoots at Modred, or not Modred, at Mulgar, shoots at Mulgar, and the arrow flashes past Mulgar just over his shoulder, whizzing past Biamba's face as well, and missed.
I had meant to move 5 feet down after that swing, DM.
Okay. That's fair. All right.
Oh, we got more coming.
There's another one. Comes around the corner. Firing its.
There's a lot going on up top that we can't see, y'all.
Yep. I like it.
I'm about to find me a monster summoning spell. This is gonna have to cease and desist.
Oops. Yeah, that was my fault. I forgot to unselect Mulgar as one steps. And suddenly, as you're looking down the hall, Biamba, seeing what the hell this thing is firing at, coming at you, suddenly an arrow like slams into the wall just to your right, and you see to the north, about 15 feet down, there's a T section down there, and apparently there was something up there that just popped around the corner and fired at you. Mulgar, if you would be so kind as to give me a D6 roll, please.
I certainly can.
Okay, thank you, sir. Biamba, you are up.
That's not good.
You got one above you too.
I can't see the one above me, but I can see this one in front of me. So I step
Excellent.
forward one to get myself out of line of fire, and I can still hit this guy. That's a miss. I'll
One.
try my second shot. Another
That is a
miss.
miss as well. Yes, sir. All right. Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
Mildred, you are holding your spell until this thing comes out?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I step here and do that too?
If you can see it from there, then can you see it from there? Or no?
It covered
Okay.
it up. It covered
Okay.
it up, but I was just trying to get out of the line of fire.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. All right. As this one steps out and it goes after Hub.
I screwed that up because I didn't see him come out.
As
I wish you could do it halfway.
you know what? I will still allow you, once it's done with its attack, to fire the magic missile as it swings at Hub, missing. And Modred, you can now step out and do your magic missile.
Okay, hold on. I got to pull my sheet back out. Let's see. Spells. Cast. Wait a minute. Should I do? What if I do bulk damage? Does it put all of them on one target?
What do you mean?
Magic missile.
Yeah, if you cast magic missile, yeah, you can just target one creature and boom, blast them all, blast it all.
Okay, I forgot. Okay, he's targeted, right?
Yep. So you just need to do cast. There you go, and then damage with however many missiles you get. I think you get at third level you get 2 missiles. So it'll be damage with 2 missiles. Nice. As you do 5 hit points of damage. I want to see. Oh, so close. So close. All right. As your magic missiles launch off your fingertips, blasting into that bird-like creature, definitely caught it by surprise. Mulgar, you are up.
I don't have to charge, right? I can move 10 feet and still attack?
Yes, sir.
All right, there's no sense in charging then, because I'm going to bring this thing down. Or miss
That's the
wildly.
spirit.
Or miss wildly.
Or miss wildly. Yep. They have an armor class of 3,
Oh.
so.
Yeah. Well, then I will miss.
You missed by 3.
That's all I got.
Just so we are aware, you have +2. Hub has +2. Biama has +1. Hub, you still have a pair of nat 20s. Mulgar has a nat 20. Renoir has a nat 20. So just as a reminder.
What the heck? Let's use my nat 20.
All right, go ahead and do your damage. Crit.
Who knows if we're going to get another... All right, so it would be... And are they small or large?
They are medium-sized creatures. It's about 5 feet tall.
Okay, so I got to do a modifier of +8, right?
Sorry.
Oops.
Ah,
So let's see if that worked.
You shouldn't have to do a +8
that work?
modifier. Oh, yeah. Add the damage of. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Crit.
See you later, sucker. And that's
you-
all I got.
All right. As you cleave, as your blade slices through, it's hard to do a wide arc, but the jab does just as effectively, piercing through it, ending its life as it drops to the ground. Its club, crossbow, clattering to the floor along with it. It's studded leather armor. You see, doesn't do anything for it. All right, that was it. As we go back to the top of the order.
Sean, question. Do I hear anything south of me from down here? Or do I think I got to go back to fight?
No, you don't hear anything right now. But you do hear a voice coming from somewhere, echoing ahead of you. A voice that sounds almost like a captain of the guard. To arms! To arms! Man your battle stations, boys!
What the hell is going on in this place?
And then, as you all are just taking stock of what's going on, you hear some ungodly screech. Like, think of a mountain lion or some sort of a huge, large cat giving a loud screech that echoes through the chambers, coming from somewhere, but you're unsure where. All right.
this all seems bad.
Modred, just waiting on you, sir.
Roll it. Okay, hold on. I'm just doing a general roll. I'm not going to cast another spell. Not this second.
Okay.
I can't see nothing to shoot.
All right.
My action, I'm going to try to run up there with Windwar,
Renoir.
Mulgar, and
Oh, okay.
Yamba.
Okay. That's fair. And all right. As we go back to the top of the order, Renoir, you are up. As you see this bird-like thing stepped out, and it has a club and a dagger, and it tried to stab Hub in the back, but he managed to dodge out of the way, now leaving it open to you.
Now, does it have its back to me since it went after?
Yes, yes, it does. It's
Oh.
back. It's back wound up to you.
All right. I think there's a rule for that. I don't remember what it is, but
Yeah, there is a
can you
rule that
target him?
it's. Yep.
Go ahead.
You want me to target
let me
him
know.
for you?
Yeah, I'm not able to do that, unfortunately.
All right. What are you
Roll
gonna?
that.
I'm gonna
Okay.
have. If I target him, I'm gonna have to do your attack. So what are you doing?
The footman space.
Okay.
Gonna wind it up and give a big old smack on the back of his head.
All right.
Big, furry, ugly head.
All right. So Footman's Mace. Attack. Oh, maybe not. Although you're
Oh.
close.
Oh,
You-
well, that's a,
You missed by 5.
that's close. In
Yeah.
that case, you know what? I think that natural 20 I've got,
Okay.
I think this might be a good opportunity for that, especially since I'm
Okay.
doing a back attack.
All right. Let me do. Poof, as you slam down onto it. This one is out of action as well. All right.
Woohoo!
Anything else? You still have movement.
I'm gonna move up toward the other. There's nothing behind us now besides hub, right?
There's
That we can see?
there's this hallway that led through by a secret panel into this hallway where it came from. But no, there is nothing behind you that you can see right now.
All right, I'm gonna move in the other direction then. I'm
Okay.
sure it's Hub will take up the rear. He'll protect us.
Okay.
I think I can move 2. If I could actually select my guy, I could. There we go. I think that's my extent of my movement is after an attack. Is that correct?
Yes.
That is it for me. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Did that one die?
It did. As you move up, suddenly from flying down from the hallway directly ahead of you, a crossbow bolt thuds right into you. As you suffer 3 hit points of piercing damage.
That come from in front or behind?
Directly down the hallway, directly in front of you. It came
In front.
from down here somewhere.
All right. All right.
Yep. You hear from down the hallway to your north, Mulgar, a voice say, "Hey, elf, catch this!" Sounds like a teenage boy or something. As a bolt blasts into the wall next to you, barely missing you, and you can see one of these large bird-like creatures at a 4-way intersection about 10 feet down the hall, bearing a crossbow. Mulgar, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to step up to him and say, "Catch this," as my longsword comes down on him.
Oh, as you hit.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Oh, my. Oh, yeah, I can make sure it's not on. You caught it. Good job.
As your blade cleaves through. All right. Biamba. You watch Mulgar disappear around the corner.
Okay, let me see what I'm
There's
gonna
one
do.
south. I yell, "There's one south."
All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run south. And that's pretty much all I can do. I'll use, I guess, a shield, and just try to stay behind and not get hit.
Okay. Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
All right. As the one down the hall that you can see fires an arrow and then backs away and disappears around the corner. It should skip him. Hub, you're up.
All right, DM. I'm going to take a step forward because it seemed to me like there was another one to the left.
Yep. as you look down, you can see that there's a short passage about 10 feet long, and it has two obvious secret doors, one where you're at and another one at the end of it leading in, but that one is open as well. And you can see in the chamber another one of these bird creatures as it's coming around the corner with a crossbow that it is reloading.
Can I throw 3 darts at it, DM?
Absolutely. Yes, sir, you can.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. As the crit, as the dart hits. You should have done plus 3.
Yeah, I did.
That's okay. Hang on a sec. As your dart, as it's reloading its crossbow, it sort of looks up almost in shock as you release a dart right into its face, into its eye. You just watch it just collapse on the ground, dead. You still have 2 darts or movement. You have another 5 foot of movement if you want to move anywhere.
Well, shoot. I'm going to move 5 feet to the left, DM.
Okay. You move yourself into the hallway slightly.
That's correct.
All right. That is it for Hubster. Stepping around the corner, a crossbow bolt comes flying at Biamba. As Biamba gets struck for 5 hit points of piercing damage.
Give me a direction.
From there, as it steps back, Mildred. Now, you can move your full movement however far you want to go, Mildred, so up to 90 feet is your movement, so. You're on the you're on the measuring device and not on the movement.
Which one's the movement?
You have to just, the little token controls on the left-hand side, and then you got to select the little square box.
Okay.
There you go.
Is there a dead Birdman in the hall down here?
Yeah, there is. There's actually he's like right here. And there's actually another one. I think it's yeah, there's one up here. I'll put them back on the map so everybody can see them. I think this is where he was at. So you've moved 5, 10, 15. You've moved 20 feet, so you can move another 70 feet depending on how far you want to go. You did a total.
I looked down that quarter right there.
Okay. This one up north?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see a Birdman falling off of the blade of Mulgar, who has wished it a good night.
Oh, maybe I don't want to. Yeah, crap. I'm gonna kneel down right there and search that body while they're fighting.
Okay, there you go. I have to move you so I can get to it. Let me see. Okay, so you won't be able to search this time because that takes a full action. So you'll be able to.
That's fine.
I'm going to say by the time your next turn comes around, you'll have been able to. All right, is that it for you?
That's it for me.
All right. Suddenly appearing right where Mulgar is this massively giant weasel.
Well, that's excellent.
And
now I have a target.
As it lets a massive screech out as it comes rushing down the hallway.
Be nice.
Wrong guy.
I guess it doesn't look friendly.
You are correct. As another one comes screeching from the north hallway, charging down at Renoir. As we are back to the top of the order. Everybody.
Oh, Shauna said, is the bird rushing me within range if I ran to it and swing my mace, or do I need to actually run up?
There's no bird. There is a massive weasel. This thing's probably the size of a mountain lion, has come rushing down the hall. You can actually see, I don't know why it's not showing it on the main map, but I think you should be able to see the one up north here.
All right.
But anyway, just waiting on Renoir and Modred.
Yeah, it does look like it's right next to me. There it is.
Yeah, the thing that's right next to you is the weasel. That is not a birdman. That is a giant weasel.
That's what she said.
Modred,
One-eyed weasel.
Modred, waiting on your turn, sir. Just need you to roll initiative. If you're just going to continue with the search, then just
that's what I'm gonna do.
just click a general action, then just click it off the action thing for the general.
You see that?
Yeah, hang on. You need to roll it from the sheet, otherwise it won't show up on the thing. And hang on a second, I need to change yours to a 7. Need to change yours to a 7. All right. And of course it didn't. All right. As the weasel goes first, I need to move something. All right, cool. All right, so the weasel is going to go first. As Modred, right where I was at. All right, as the weasel attacks.
Oh yeah, I cast sleep earlier. I forgot about that. I was like, why is my sleep out?
Yeah.
That's how we got by the first set of guards.
Yeah, I remember now.
Good use of the spell. Good use of the spell.
All right, let me. As it lashes out at you, but unfortunately, or fortunately, depending, it is unable to pierce through your armor. As the other weasel moves in to attack. Oops. Sorry, my fault.
What happened?
I accidentally.
He teleported us both away.
No, I accidentally clicked in, turning you invisible instead of targeting you.
I'll take it.
As the weasel latches on, as you suffer a whopping 4 hit points of damage. However, it now latches onto you.
Help!
To target effect. As it is now latched onto Mulgar and automatically, almost like a scourge, as it latches onto you and begins to drain your blood every turn.
Oh my goodness.
As the
That's not very nice.
as the one of the birdmen fires its crossbow, hitting Renoir for 3 hit points of piercing damage to Renoir. As this one, as Modred is down, searching the body, this bird creature, whatever it is, comes up with his dagger. And he misses. And fortunate for you too, because he was aiming for the middle of your back, trying to backstab you like a thief. Biamba. Oops, sorry.
Help!
Biamba, you watch as this thing comes around the corner and tries to backstab Modred as he's searching the body of its dead companion. You hear a screeching sound coming from the north as a giant weasel attacks Mulgar. You are up. What do you do?
Can't see the one to the north. I was already aiming towards this one because I heard him attack, so I'm
that's
going to
fair.
go ahead and go after that one.
Okay.
Two arrows.
Okay.
Did it roll?
It says attack, but I don't see a dice roll.
I don't know. There it goes.
There we go. As you hit with your first.
Nice. Nice.
One piercing. I like it. Hey, 1 point at a time, man. We got to make this session last.
All right, we'll try it again.
That's another hit. Look at you,
All right.
Mr. High
Give
Roller.
me some damage. 2. All right.
It's improvement.
I've
That'll
officially.
do it.
I'm done with the fucking bow. I'm done. These damn things don't do shit.
Mulgar, you used your nat 20 on the last time?
Sadly, I did. I wish I hadn't.
Yeah, so, because I just want to make sure, because right now Hub's the only one with any nat 20s left. All right, so you did a whopping 3 hit points of damage to the giant weasel. That's it for Biamba. You still have 10 foot of movement. You can go either direction.
Yeah, I might actually move. I'm gonna move here.
Okay. As you come around the corner, you can see this massive weasel latched on to the shoulder of Mulgar, and it's not letting go as he's shaking, trying to get it free. This thing is like the size of a small mountain lion, but still about that size. But it's latched on and it's not letting go. Renoir, you're up.
All right. Now I still have the same issue. I cannot target this thing. No matter how many times I click on it, I have no mouse. I think you need a mouse.
All right, so I have target. You doing a mace?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I missed again.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yep. So you missed.
I figure, Sean, you cannot possibly roll any worse than I do.
Yes, I can. Senior Hub, you are free to move about the cabin. As you can see, this chamber that you're in looks to be much like I don't want to say a barracks, but I can give you a description after the fact. As you move around, you can see that there's one of these bird creatures with a dagger leaning over at Modred. But unfortunately, you won't be able to attack because you can only move 10 feet and then attack. But you can move there.
I'm going to go right there so he knows that I'm going to rescue him and help him next round.
Roger that. Mulgar. Mulgar, you are up.
Mulgar Raven Killer is now going to become Mulgar Weasel Killer.
Right.
Okay, come on.
Choke that weasel.
Nice. As you hit.
Take that, piggy pie.
Nice. As you suffer, as it suffers 7 hit points of slashing damage. It's still there.
Can we be friends?
I like it. All right. That it for you?
Yeah, that's all I got.
I want to make sure. What's your max hit points?
I think it's 30. Is it? 31's my max.
31. So it bit you. So it didn't do blood drain. Why did it not do blood drain?
But no, I took 4. Yeah, I was at 31 and I took 4 points of damage.
Okay, but it didn't do the bite damage. So it's supposed.
No, the bite damage was 4. Is the blood drain next round, or is it the same round?
It's supposed to be.
Is that way?
Maybe it's on its turn. Maybe that's why. I thought it was at your turn, but that's fair. You're right. It probably will come off on its turn if it's still there.
I would think so because it's the same round of combat.
Yep, you're fair. All right, Modred, you are searching And that's the only thing you're going to be able to do, except I will allow you to move if you want to try to move out of this thing's range, but it will get an attack of opportunity on you if you try to get out of its range.
So I can't take a 5-foot step and not suffer that.
That is correct, because no matter what, if you move 5 feet, you move out of its range, and it gets an attack of opportunity on you if you move out of its range.
And is it just a normal attack, or is it a backstab?
No, it's a normal attack. Backstab's only on the action attack that it does.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to step back.
Okay. As it goes after you with... Oop, I got to make sure that I target. Sorry, Hub. I had to move you for a second. I got to target. Make sure I deselect him. All right. And as he goes after you with his dagger. As he hits you with his dagger.
I figured it was going to hit.
Yeah. As you...
Moron.
Yep. As you try to escape out of the way, it nicks you with the blade for 2 hit points of damage, but you do manage to get out of its range. And Hub, I'm putting you back. Technically, yeah. So I'm going to say,
I got
yeah,
you.
I was going to say, never mind. There we go. You have to move down there, Modred, because otherwise you'll be in his space. So, all right, cool. All right, as we go back to the top of the order.
I don't like weasels.
Nice. As everybody has gone, Mulgar, you are up, sir.
Okay. Let's see if I can hit this stupid thing. Come on, come on, come on. Big number, big number, big number. And I miss.
As you miss. Woo, lucky me. Is that it for you?
That's all I got.
Biamba, you're up.
Yep, that is it.
I'm trying to attack, and now I should be able to see it, but I'm not seeing it. All I see is Mulgar.
Step into his space and see if you can see it.
Yeah, just move into his space. You should be able to see him. Oh, that's weird.
Still don't see it.
You know why? Because it's dark and you have no light. And
But
you
the
don't...
light is shining into that square. I can
It's-
actually see the square. There's not the weasel.
Yeah, no. So the reason you can see... Now, this is what I was talking about. I have Fog of War turned on. So once somebody sees it, you can see it as a grayed space, but you don't really see anything that's there. You're only seeing that because it's keeping it's like drawing a map while you're adventuring. So you can see the tunnels, but you don't see what's actually in there because your character can't see because there's no light in there. So there is technically no light going in there, right? So if I were to turn that off, it would go black where you are because there is no light anywhere where you're at. The only light that you guys have is what's being given off by Modred. That's the same thing as Renoir. Renoir can't really, if I click on his token, it shows me what he can see. He can't see anything. However, because the tunnel has been mapped, you can see the gray shades of the tunnel. It's like I said, looking at a map. But you don't.
It looks different to me. It doesn't look like gray. It looks like a light streaming that way.
Yeah.
Can I toss the torch into that square that Mulgar was just in?
Yeah, it'll have to be his turn. If this thing's latched onto him, shouldn't I be able to feel for it?
Yeah, that's what I said. I will allow you to. Let me do
I
this.
can't target it then.
Give me a sec, because I'm a nice DM. I'm gonna do this. Oh. Now move up 5 feet. See if it lets you see it then. Yeah, it's still not landing. All right, I'll have to do this then. Vision 10. Let's go dark vision.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to figure out some way to overcome this torch.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting you letting it see now, because maybe it's because Mulgar's in your way. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to move it down a sec. See if it... Because I gave you vision so you can see.
There it is. Now I can see it.
There. And then I'm going to move Mulgar back here. There. And you still missed.
And I missed it.
Yeah, after all that, I gave you all of that, and you still missed. Dude.
DM is the program automatically calculating the fact that he can't see
Yes.
when he rolls the dice? Okay.
Yeah, that's well, I mean, no, it doesn't do that. And if you can target it, you can see. I'm not really worried about some of the little bit of finer points.
Oh, I didn't know if it was doing it without us,
No.
without our control.
No. As Hub takes a crack at the bird man.
Let's 17 miss, DM.
Let me see. They have an arm. You missed by 1. They have an armor class 3. You hit armor class 4.
I will use one of my points.
Very well. And you have 1 left. Nice.
Nice hit.
As you take it out, make sure you deselect it before you go. All right. As the weasel launches itself, as it launches itself after Renoir. As it misses, albeit
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
I saw that 20 and I thought, damn.
Renoir, is it lashed onto you?
no.
No, it's not.
Just kind of me.
Hasn't hit me yet.
All right. So
Blood drain.
I am going to do this. I don't know why it didn't do it, but I'm gonna see what the it's supposed to be 2d6.
Ooh.
So I am going to do 2d6. Oops, not 3d6, 2d6. As you suffer 7 hit points of damage of blood drain, so it's necrotic essentially. Since it is latched onto you, it cannot attack. It's just an automatic.
Yeah.
So, as
It's making him like a black racer on a hot Tuesday.
yep. As is latched on. As you're trying to struggle to get this thing off of you, suddenly appearing from the shadows off to the side is one of these bird creatures with a dagger, and you just managed to fend it off, deflecting the blow away before it landed solidly between your shoulder blades. Renoir, you are up. It is
All right, same as last time. I am going to use the mace.
okay.
Cannot target it though.
Yeah, the reason you can't target it is because you can't see. It's pitch black. So I targeted it for you. I targeted it for you, and your attack is going to be at a -2 in the dark. So I don't think it actually
All right.
I don't think it's taking that into account anyway. But I'm going to look and see.
So that was a
when we
negative
keep
1 then?
rolling
Very
single-digit
generous.
numbers,
Yeah,
you're never
no.
going to hit it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, it does not. Yeah, it does not take into account anyway. But regardless, you missed. Right, Modred.
Hob, move out of the way for a second. I'm going to cast Raven Feed Movement on this guy right here.
Okay. All right. So do cast.
Versus spell or save
Yeah,
versus
no,
cast?
just
Okay, cast.
just do cast. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that now. Actually, it showed as it failed, so go ahead and go click on the weasel. Click on the. Don't have to double click it. Just click on it and then do click effect.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying. I can't. Oh, do effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, what does that do for it?
It's enfeebled duration.
Yeah, I was just wondering what the what that effect is. The ray may technically reduce its strength below required minimum for a class. Blah 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 blah. Any further strength reductions are determined by the GM. If the target fails to save its strength, in effect, all attacks which are dependent upon strength are reduced by 25%, by 1% per caster level, so it's actually 28%. To hit rolls are not affected, but any damage it inflicts reduced by 7. Okay, so cool. So I am going to say that any damage that it does, it's 2d12 instead, or 2d6, which is 2 to 12. Whatever I get will be reduced by 75% if it's still around on that turn. So
I was hoping, Bogar, that it would be too weak to continue latching on to you. That's why.
No, that'll work. That'll work. I might survive this battle yet. No,
All
a good
right.
one.
All right. Waiting on you guys. Renoir, Modred,
Okay.
Biamba, and Mulgar. Roll for a nit.
Sorry. Kind of lost connection there for a second.
It's all good.
Okay.
Just think, you guys just got into this place and you're already taking forever.
Oh.
Yeah, I've done about exhausted all of my spells.
Low number. I need it.
9.
That's not quite the low number I was looking for.
All right. Hub, you are up first, sir.
All right, DM moving 10 feet to my right, discharging my sling. Or actually, 3 darts, not my sling.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself. Going after the weasel.
That is correct.
It looks like you, or is that Modred that still has the weasel targeted up top?
I just targeted the one to the right.
All right. Yeah, you and Modred have really, never mind. Yeah, I was going to say, you both have icons very similar colors. That's why it confused me. All right, cool. 3 darts. Hits. Nice. The first one.
Nice. You are dangerous for them things.
Yes, he is. Second dart. Miss.
Ooh.
And the third dart misses. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
I get it.
As this Kenku goes after you now with a club, swinging down, but unable to do any damage to Mulgar. Biamba. Yeah, I don't have to critical. I am going to allow you to do an unarmed attack with your fist against this thing in reaction to its fumbled attack. As you're struggling with this weasel latched onto you, you happen to twist, and the Birdman with his club swings down completely off balance and misses, giving you an open shot to give it an open hand attack if you want to take it. The damage
On
done
the-
on
On the Raven or on the Weasel?
on the Raven thingy.
Okay.
So
So I
just
gotta
you just have
the
to.
Weasel.
No, not you.
Oh.
Mulgar.
Oh, Vulgar.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll
So
take it.
you can target,
I'll
and
take it.
if you hit, it'll be a 1 plus whatever your strength bonus is damage.
So it's just the what is it? Overbear, I guess,
Let me see. Let me
or just
just-
roll a 20.
yeah,
A brawl. Okay.
yeah. Do the brawl. Unfortunately, you are still too discombobulated with the
Yeah.
weasel latched onto you to really do anything. Now, Biamba, you are up. So
Yeah. I've been clearly
Yeah.
Kill that
training longer
weasel.
there.
as you
Nice.
slam
Kill that
into the
weasel.
weasel,
Kill it.
It should be 2d8, correct?
no,
It's
it's
a large-
not. It's I think there. Even though it's a, let me see if it's considered large. It is considered medium, even though it's considered a giant weasel because it's so large, but it's still a medium-sized creature. So it'll be 2d4. As you slam through, however, as you slam into it, doing 4 damage, killing it, 2 damage
Nice.
is directed into
Bulgar.
Mulgar. Why is this not letting me take it off? All right, so
I'll take it. It's better than what it was doing to me.
as the blood draining has ended. All right, you still have 10 feet of movement if you want to move, Biamba. Otherwise,
Yeah, if I can go here. 1, 2, that's more than 10. Let me go here. I go
Okay.
down and over 1.
okay.
It's not letting me do it.
No, I'm just gonna leave these things where they're at. All right, cool. That's it for you. Where are you trying to move to? Because now you're behind Modred.
Yeah, and it won't let me move at all. So
That's because
I
you're
was
behind.
trying.
Modred.
Yeah, I was trying to go past, but I don't know if it's gonna let me.
There you
That's
go.
15.
Yeah, that's 15. You can't go that far. So you can either go. You could have either made it to this square next to Modred, which is 5 feet, or you could have stepped up into where the weasel was, because that was 5 feet. So,
Yeah, I'll go back and I'll switch to bow for next round.
Okay. Cool. Good. Guys, we got done confusing everybody. Renoir.
If Biamba stepped onto the weasel, could he attack the crow thing that was attacking Mulgar? Just curious.
What do you mean? Say that again.
If Biamba stepped into the square where the dead weasel's at, could he then attack the
His next
the
turn, he
thing?
could.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, he can, because it's on a diagonal within 5 feet. All right. Are you going to try to attack the weasel again?
Yes.
All right.
Like the definition of insanity, we're going to try the same thing again. And this time, hopefully, Tritherion will stop being mad at me for hiding up this holy symbol, and I'll be able to hit this thing.
So
And I'm going to
interesting.
try to give it a smack.
Why
Interestingly
is it
enough,
-2?
because he can't see it. He's blind. It's in the dark.
Oh,
And he
Even
has,
with me standing right there, he can't see it.
it's one of those sort of mechanic effects things. It's in the dark, so even though it's showing it right there in front of him, this thing is darting in and around and moving and stuff, and he can't see.
I get it.
Yeah,
I
so
get
yeah,
it.
so unfortunately, I can't. I mean, I wish I could show it on a screen, having a
Yeah,
live action,
yeah.
but that's sort
I
of.
get it.
But as you slam down, your mace hits and chips stone, but it misses the weasel as it dodges out of the way.
Tritherion, why have you forsaken me?
So the weasel, pissed off that you're trying to kill it, is going to try to attack you. As it launches at you, its fangs, however, as you miss and you're pulling back, this thing tries to bite down, but it can't get through your armor. And as it sort of scrapes away, you hear the sound of bone scraping along the metal arms of your armor. And you thank God that day, you thank Tritherion that day you decided to have the mail extend all the way down to your wrists as opposed to having open sleeves. Mulgar, you are free to move about the cabin now as the weasel is no longer on you, but you have this gaping wound of where it bit into you like a vampire sucking blood, and it's this puffy red pain in your shoulder, but you live.
Yeah, I'm gonna bleed a lot. I'm gonna cry for my mommy, and then swing at this thing. And miss.
Yep, as you missed badly. Modred.
Too distracted.
Hold on. I did the wrong thing. I wanted to.
Yeah, it's okay to click cast, but now before you do damage, you're going to have to target whatever. There you go. Now you can do your damage with however many missiles. Nice. 9 damage as your. You know what? I'm going to let you explain. What do your missiles look like as they go blasting through the darkness in here?
Since it's 2 missiles, he extends his index finger and his middle finger and says, his incantation. And as soon as he finishes the last words, 2 pinpoints of purple light shoot from his fingertips and illuminate the hall as they streak down and strike it in the back of the head.
Boom! That slams and it illuminates, and it's interesting because you can't quite see that far, and you watch as this trailing dust of energy sort of lingers in the air, almost like trails from an airplane in the sky, going across the darkness, finding the weasel. Perfect accuracy right to the back of the head, slamming into it, causing it to drop down on the ground. It shakes it off slightly. You can smell Renoir, the singed fur where the force bolts slammed into it, but unfortunately not enough energy to take it out. As we go back to the top of the order, everybody roll for initiative.
I have rolled like 10s or 1s for initiative every time.
Yep, exactly.
I finally got something better than a 10 or an 8.
Yeah, Biamba.
10 is my normal roll.
Yep, Biamba, you are up, sir.
All right, I'm targeting this weasel down here.
So it's interesting. I don't know how you can see it because there's no light. Actually, no, because I take it back. Modred's light is shining down there. It does reach that far. It's like 5, 10, 15. Yep. So you can. I wonder if I moved it farther away. How far before you? Yeah, I'm just wondering how far I could go before you can't see it, because I'm trying to think of how far that light sheds. But anyway.
All right, I'm gonna attack.
Oh, as you hit with your arrow.
Nice.
Do some damage, hopefully. 2. Jesus.
2. As that's enough. As you managed that just enough with the assistance from the force bolts from the magic user, your arrow finishes off the weasel as it drops to the ground dead at the feet of Renoir, who still can't hardly see squat.
Woohoo! Thank you, Tritherian. I'm sure that was all his doing.
Biamba, you still have... Sorry.
Yeah, I know there's still the guy up here someplace.
Yep.
So I'm gonna just step up there. That's 10 feet. That's more.
Well, it'll be 5 feet.
This
is 5 feet. You got 5 more feet to go.
5 feet more.
Yep.
No, I still can't see the.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to attack it anyway because you only target it. You only target the one creature.
Right.
So, all right. That's it for Biamba. Mulgar.
Hey, do magic blades not give off light? He don't got a magic blade anyway, does he?
Correct.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Renoir. There is nothing left there now but a dead carcass of a weasel before you. You could see the light shining down the tunnel to the west, coming from the light of Modred's staff.
All right, I'm going to move up and to the west as far as I can go, which is hopefully beep, beep, beep.
Yep, you can go your full movement up to 90 feet.
This.
Yeah, so you move up and you see Hub and Modred there in the hallway. You can move past them if you want to, or you can just stop and wait, whatever you want to do.
All right, I'm going to keep on moving past them.
Okay.
I hope I am. There we go.
Okay.
And there we go. Can I get further than that? Or is that the end of the...
No, you can...
Stay there because I can see that guy when he did that.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll stay here and try to protect the mages.
No.
Like the guys immediately.
When you went here, I was able to see.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll move down there. At least I think I am.
Yep. Now I can see him.
All right. I don't think I did anything, but
no, it was.
He won't let me stay down there.
No, you can't move down there. Well, you can. Okay, now you can if you want to. But
I got nothing else to do.
Yeah, but you was attacking with your sling is what you said. But yeah, if you want to move down one, you can,
But there's
absolutely.
nothing left to attack. I got nothing left to attack.
Yeah,
right?
there's
nothing I can see.
nothing that you can see. Yeah. All right, cool.
Okay.
All right, so the light is now shining up there. Oops. Yep. So now this one is attacking once again Mulgar as he misses Mulgar. Hub.
Backstab him, Hub. Oh, you can't.
Yeah, that's technically 5 foot. There you go. That's like 20 foot of movement. So you can go there, but you can't attack anything.
Roger. Well, I couldn't see anything without moving. So
Yep.
now
No, I hear you. Yep.
All right, DM. That's where I'm going.
All right, and back to the top of the order we go. I think I gotta
Now,
go
Sean,
double-
I don't believe I can get to anybody. Is there a roll I should do for just straight movement?
No. So, well, what I would do is if you go to the combat tab, you can see next to your name, there's a 20-sided dice. Just click on that for rolling initiative. So at least whatever happens, you can do whatever on your turn.
Tab.
Yeah. So if you go to the one,
Name.
yep, and then just hit the little dice, the 20-sided dice off to the right of your name, and that'll let
I
you.
don't see that.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
Really? So all this time, oh, interesting. Okay, so I'll just roll it for
Can I
you
see
guys.
that?
That's
Can I see
weird.
that?
I'm sorry.
Can I? I don't mean to step all over you. Can I see the crow guy from where I'm at?
If the game does not let you see it, then no, you cannot see it. The game will
Okay, I
actually.
can see his head.
Then if you can can see the crow guy, then you can target it.
All right. Well, I finna target it with a sling stone.
All right.
I do see the 27 die, and I made it work.
Oh,
cool.
what happened?
Nothing. He just rolled initiative, so that's why.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I
Yep.
rolled initiative. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I went to the wrong spot. I went to the combat tab on my character sheet. That
Okay.
wasn't the right spot. It's combat
Yeah,
tab.
that's what I say. You should have been
That's to
able
the
to
right.
see it on the cross swords, whatever. Okay, all right. As we are back to, and here, Modred, you are up first, sir.
There's a guy throwing some D20s out there randomly, DM.
I like it. All right, as
He's got a weird name like Gutgu.
Oh, GDR. Hey, man, what's up, brother? Dude, long time no see. Have not seen Mr. 1995 in a while. Appreciate you. All right, so before we go any further, after Modred missed, everybody, I'm going to clear the board. Everybody roll a 20-sided dice for me, please. Just a regular 20-sided, however you want to roll it.
Man, if I ever roll something,
We're going for the lowest.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, we're not.
Let's see. I got Hub, Modred, Mulgar, Biamba. Just waiting on Renoir. Roll a 20-sided dice, please. Any way you want to roll it. Did we lose Renoir?
No, I'm here. I'm trying. This is actually
Yeah, if
it
you
turns
want to.
out really hard to do on a phone.
You play
Yeah,
it for me, folks.
yeah. If you want to roll, if you want me to roll it for you, I can.
Let me try one more. I'm going to try it. 1d20. Hopefully it won't like it. Did anything
What?
happen?
Not
No, it did not.
No, it didn't.
It doesn't like my macro for whatever reason.
Yeah. So you can't do it at the bottom of the chat. That's got all the little dice in there. Enter the message. You just click on the 20-sided.
Yeah, it's not
and roll.
visible.
Ah, well, that blows. All right.
Unfortunately, not visible.
All right. All right. So I'm going to roll it for you if that's okay.
All right. Why not? I don't want to hold up the game.
No,
while I
it's
mess
totally
around
up
with
to
this.
you. It's totally up to you. You let me know. I have no problem waiting for you. We're already past our break time, so you guys can't hit shit. We might be here for another hour trying to kill one thing.
Yeah, why don't you do it? It keeps saying my macros in there, so
All right. Well, you got a
can't actually see
15.
what I'm taking.
So
Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about.
Biamba and Renoir
Oh.
both have nat 20s.
Well, it went to the person who absolutely needed it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, DM, he did include you in his random thing, so you could have also won.
I could have. That's very true. But I always do it for the players. So,
Oh,
Dude,
look at
man.
the generous DM out here.
yep. Dude, I definitely, yeah, thank goodness. Don't you mean thank Tritherian? Come on now. But yeah, I definitely
That's
appreciate
right.
it, man.
That's right.
I am very glad that you are able to join. Somebody want to give a shout out to GDT for us? I definitely appreciate it, brother. All right.
I gave him a thank you.
Yeah, that's even better than a shout out. All right, so that was it for Modred, who missed. Hub, you are up. You are not able to backstab, but you are able to attack, sir.
Roger. That's what I'm doing.
As you hit.
Oh, nice.
All right,
That's
let
a
me try and figure out how to do a double damage. How do I double damage that?
When you click damage, it'll have the little window pop up, and then you just do the drop down that says, instead of normal, just do ×2. Or the way we normally do it is just do damage and then add 6. So whatever the modifier is, just add 6 because you do max damage anyway. So as soon as you click damage and pop that window where it says modifier, just
I'm looking at it. So instead, I should hit the modifier and put a 6 in there.
correct. So because we do whatever the damage plus max of the weapon. All right, 10 as you take him out. And actually, I'm going to do this just because this is interesting. I don't know if it showed up or not. I'm going to see. It should. It's weird that I don't know if it's showing for Hub or not, but yeah, your blade does glow, by the way, Hub. I don't know if you knew that or not, but
I think I saw it on my passive things.
yep. So whenever you draw that blade, it automatically sort of lights up.
20-foot radius on there.
Yep.
No,
So,
mine doesn't, correct? Because
yeah, you have that bastard sword. It does not, correct.
okay,
Yeah. So, all right. So I believe that is
Ignore that
everything.
roll.
That is everything, as you guys managed to take out the last of these bird creatures, whatever the heck they are.
I want to search their bodies.
Okay.
Liam,
I'm
I'd like
gonna
to go
go
and
up-
try and collect my darts.
Okay.
I'm going to go up and kind of examine my team members to see if any of them look like they are in bad shape.
Okay.
And if so,
Yes.
I'm going to cast a spell on them.
Yes, I am. I'm hurting.
I can
I'll
give
go
you
up
first
to,
aid. Let me give him first aid first.
Sure.
That gives him 1 hit point at least back.
How do you do the collection of weapons or darts, DM?
So I don't know if it's able to do it on the sheet or not. To be
It's
honest
on
with
your
you.
yeah, it is.
I
you
wasn't
can,
sure where these sheets have it. So
It's a little green like arrow that says recover ammo next to your bow or whatever it is you're trying to recover from. Or I can do it, and I just recovered for 1 arrow.
that's funny. All right.
I don't
So-
see one.
All right, so I give Renoir 1 hit point. And then I'm going to go to...
Mr. Mulgar.
I'm injured.
I can't believe that I have to go through.
All right, so I give him 1 hit point as well. So Modred gets 1 hit point. Whoever's down can get 1 hit point. I have to just tell me how many people. There's 1, 2, 3. Did Hub get hit?
No, Hub is full strength.
So
Hub did all the hitting.
Puts me 1 hit point
3.
down.
That's
too,
right.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 uses of the first aid kit.
Yeah, Tritherian clearly gave Hub's feet hair some extra conditioner to make him so he could hit the monsters.
I think so.
Exactly.
So if you could go around and give us all 1 hit point, please.
And then if you're done, I'm sorry, Sean. I still can't target Mulgar. So when you're done, if you could stick your light boots on him, great.
Where did the first aid kit go?
Only 2 more weeks, Sean, and I should be able to be back to be able to click on stuff and roll awfully as normal.
That's fine. I'm not worried about it. Yep, I gave him the 1. All right, so everybody has been given 1 hit point.
Cool. And then tomorrow, if we sleep, they'll get 2 instead of just 1.
Right. All right. As you are working your way around giving people the healing that they needed with the healer's kit, and you used four uses of it. If you can't find it on there right now, don't worry. Just note somewhere that you did four uses, because each healer's kit gives 10 uses. So you got 4 uses out of that. As you're binding people up and as you're searching the bodies, echoing somewhere in the chamber or in the tunnels from around, not sure where it's coming from, but you hear a hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? And that's where we're going to take our break. We're going to take our break right there.
And Renoir, when we come back, you might hit me with a cure light if you got it?
Absolutely. Sean is clearly the master of the cliffhanger here.
Sorry. Is that a cliffhanger? Is that what that is? I just saying.
Yeah. There's no sorry about it. It makes it more fun.
Yeah. But I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes. Even though we're running a little late, I know, but that's fine. I like to try to keep it going as how we always had. But in the meantime, you guys can enjoy the smooth, silky sounds of our very own monkey boogers. We shall be right back. Appreciate you guys. And we are back. We are back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to tonight's episode of Agora Quest, our Age of Worms. And I got caught in the middle of something again, so give me just a sec. It just seems like whenever. Yes. Sorry, I just got a couple things that I had to finish up. All right, so for those that are just joining us, our party is somewhere beneath the town of Diamond Lake in the Dourstone Mines as they pretended to bring Hub as a prisoner to Vecna for slaughter or whatever the case may be. They made their way in, and now they are engaged in examining or in searching these tunnels that they have discovered. They came down to the central cathedral, as I like to call it, and there were 3 branching hallways. They took the first branch, which was to the north, because they recognized the symbology on the door as that of Vecna, and since they told the guards in the cathedral that they were there to bring Hub in as a sacrifice to Vecna, they obviously had to go that route, and so they have been working their way in this labyrinth of tunnels. They haven't seen any doors really, although as they were going down the hall, an attack was just sprung upon them by a group of birdmen that Modred and anybody that has an intelligence above 12, you've heard of these creatures, these birdmen creatures known as Kenku. Don't know much about them, but you've heard of them before. And so as you guys were searching at the end of the combat, as it ended, and Biamba was going around using the healer's kit on people, and you're doing a little bit of searching. You don't find anything really on the bodies as you're searching, although Hub did notice that the chamber to the south, which is the only chamber you found outside of these tunnels thus far, seemed to be some sort of a, I guess, a gathering point or sleeping point or something along those lines. But in reality, that's the only thing that you guys, have found thus far. It's only been a couple minutes since the combat ended. And as you were engaged, and before even Renoir could, where is Renoir? Is he hiding under a token somewhere? Is that why I'm not seeing him?
Yeah, I must be. I don't actually see. I think I'm actually, there we go, under Mulgar.
Yep. There we are. Okay. So even before Renoir gets to heal anybody, or you get too far into it, you hear echoing sounds of doves or swans or birds that are like pigeons or whatever you want to call, as you're hearing this and you hear these strange, all kinds of these bird sounds, and then all of a sudden a voice across comes, "Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Is anybody there?"
Is it like
it's
disembodied, or
no? It sounds like somebody's actually talking. And as you stand and you sort of look around and you're trying to figure out where this might come from, Biamba, as you stand there, suddenly you hear Renoir cry out, "Look out behind you!" You hear Renoir's voice scream, "Look out behind you!"
Okay. Did Renoir say it?
You don't know, but it's his voice, and it came echoing through the hallways, and you're not sure, and you look over your shoulder looking back toward the east, and you see nothing. And Renoir is behind you.
Yep, it sounds similar to like a parrot type thing. I think they're just mimicking.
Hang on just a second. There is a issue here. Hub, you can't be up there. There's a wall there. I don't know how you end. I think I may have accidentally put you on the other side of that, but yeah, you can't be on the other side of that wall. So,
Oh, I can see a whole hallway going to the north.
well, that's just it. That you know what? Let me
You're
look
not
at something here.
supposed to.
Yeah, you know why? You know why? Because it looks like whoever made the map didn't do that. For some reason, they left it open, and it was supposed to be there technically is a wall there, right? So they're legitimately.
So it's a secret door.
No, there's not even a secret door there. They just skipped putting the wall there. So I'm going to do this. So this is what you guys actually see, and I'm going to give me a second. There's literally not even a secret door there. So unlike where some of the other ones were, I'm going to take, as Modred had the light. Yeah. So I'm going to do this here really quick. Sorry, Modred, I'm dragging you around. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to drag Modred around so I can reset the what you guys have seen thus far.
Sean, this room to the south of me, does it actually have a door going into it, or is it?
No, it is just an open hallway into. Now, there are 2 secret doors leading out of that room, and that's how they attacked Hub in the first place. But now we're back to where we need to be. So you hear
Sorry, that Kenku that attacked Modred with the daggers.
Yep.
Did he by chance have a bandolier full of daggers?
No, he did not. He had a dagger.
Okay.
Yep. So anyway, so as I said, as Biamba stands there, he hears Renoir's voice say, "Look out behind you." And quick look over the shoulder and look back down to the east. There's nothing there, and Renoir is actually next to you to the west. So, yep. But it sounded just like him. It sounded just like him.
Let's get into this.
I look at Renoir and I go
to the south. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the room to the south.
Thanks, Monkey.
Yeah, and close the other. Oh, go ahead.
Just say somebody give Monkey a shout out because he just gave the DM another nat one. What?
No, mames. That's no fair.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
You already have me to roll the natural ones, Sean. You don't need extra ones.
All right, as you guys are moving down into the, I'm just gonna move on.
And we'll close the secret door to the east there.
Okay.
Kind of create a defensive position here in this room.
Right.
And if we do get a second, I still would like to cast that Cure Lay Wounds.
All right,
Mr. Mulligan.
As you guys are moving down, you hear another voice sort of echoing down from somewhere within the place, and you hear it's almost like somebody screaming, "No more! It's still moving. I can hear its thoughts. I can hear it. I can feel it. Please, no more." And then you hear another voice, or maybe it's the same voice from a different person. You aren't sure. You hear something like, "You read what you cannot understand." Modred, give me an intelligence check.
That don't sound like that necromancer, did it?
Just give me
That's what I thought.
Give me an intelligence check, please.
Stand by.
The echo and the tone of this place, of the voices that are sort of bouncing off the walls, makes it very difficult to tell. But the phrase, "you read what you cannot understand," is a sort of a standard thing that you used to hear all the time from your teachers and mentors back in the Amethyst Order. And if you didn't know better, the voice that you heard was one of your old lecturers. But again, it's hard to discern in this place with the way that the sound vibrates and moves and just the eeriness and unsettling feeling. But it's almost as if you were back at the academy for a moment, hearing somebody say, "You read what you do not understand," because all the time students would try to get a hold of stuff that they weren't ready for yet. And that was something that was always said, and it just sort of hits you like, what the hell was that?
If anybody was looking at Modric when that happened, they can see he's visibly taken back by that phrase. And if questioned, he'll explain, what was just explained to us. That sounded like one of my teachers back at the college.
Yep. And again, you hear these voices. All of a sudden, once again, you hear the chittering and the sounds like doves or not doves, but like pigeons and stuff. Probably like little flocks of them. And then all of a sudden, hello, is there anybody there? Hello, is there anybody here?
Renwell will try to ignore it and cash.
Do not answer that. I think they're like blue mockingbirds.
Yeah, I'm going to try to ignore it and still cast Cure Light Wounds on Mulgar.
Okay. As you're casting Cure Light Wounds, you hear one of the voices sort of change, and it says, oops, sorry. Somebody just pinged me and it showed up on my screen. I'm like, why is it showing up on my screen? Anyway, as you're going to cast, you hear, "Freedom is an illusion. Chains are the truth." Give me a wisdom check, please. I'll give you a bonus of a +2 on your roll because of your faith with Tritherium. But to hear somebody say that freedom is an illusion sort of rubs you the wrong way, Renoir. It gets under your... That
sounds like something a slaver might say.
Yeah, it really does get under your skin, but you manage to overcome it and cast your spell.
All right.
Hello? Is there anybody there? Hello? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you while they're talking. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was going to say, I still have the same problem.
Oh, you can't?
Mulgar.
All right. Yeah. So who are you targeting? Mulgar? He doesn't need any help.
Mulgar was...
Whatever.
He needs a little bit.
All right. We're going to give him a Cure Light Wounds?
Yes, we are.
All right.
I was just looking around this room while they're doing all that, DM.
Roger that, sir.
Yeah, I'm searching it too, DM.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a search check. As Mulgar, you get 2 hit points back.
Whoop whoop! It's better than nothing.
It's just like I'm rolling.
You want to do another?
I'll take it. It's better than nothing.
You want another casting? Or you want to save it?
I do want to do another casting on him. I think he took some pretty good hits.
Okay. As he gets 5 more.
That's more like it.
Nice. That'll work. Thank you.
What is this?
So this is junk, right? So this place is it looks like for lack of a better term, a nest. Let me see if I actually have a description of this area. Probably not, because why would we want to do that? Let me go on down. So that is here. See if they have any.
Excuse me. Good night.
What's that?
Nothing. I burped in the microphone. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
As you search about the room, you see that there are like bedrolls here. It's almost like it's a nest or a guard room or a sleep station for these. But you managed to find, scattered about the bedrolls and everything, not like they're really collecting it in one spot, a total of 300 gold.
Ooh.
Ooh,
In and amongst
that's
all
what
of,
I'm talking about.
in and amongst all of their gear and whatnot. Other than that, there's not really much there. And suddenly you hear a deep, deep voice, a very powerful sort of voice, come out and say, "They banned you. You're not welcome back." Biamba, give me a wisdom check, please.
Yo, that's 60 apiece. I'm going to go ahead and put 60 on my sheet.
I'll do the same.
You recognize that voice, Biamba. You swear to God it was your uncle telling you that you were no longer welcome in the tribe. And it is unnerving because your uncle has been dead for about 10 years now. Yeah, it is not a good feeling for you, as you are feeling that the spirits of your ancestors are here to torment you even after all of this time.
We need to keep moving. We need to move.
Yeah, I say we just go up, take a left, and just start moving through this hallway.
Boy, where are you, my friends? Where are you? Why are you here? You should not be here. You should not have come down here. Come back. Come back. Let's go. We have to leave this place. As all of you recognize the voice of Balabar Smenk calling to you, telling you you need to get out of here. Let's go. It seems to be coming from back the way you came, although you can't be 100% sure.
Yeah, we'll ignore it. Keep on going with the way we're going here.
Okay.
Keep tight though. Let's keep us tight together.
All right.
Whoever's behind us, keep an eye. Whoever's last, keep an eye behind us.
Yeah, make sure that Mordred is not last.
Yeah, make sure Mordred's not last.
He needs to be, the squishy guy needs to be in the middle.
Okay.
We're just gonna keep going around the edge. The old trick. We'll just get through it. We'll just keep on this wall right here.
Okay.
I need a forest.
You hear a voice come about, say, "The tree's roots drink blood. The blood of your people are being drunk by the trees of the forest."
Bogar, recognize that?
I got nothing.
So yeah, it's not something that you like to hear or whatever, but it's definitely something that rubs you the wrong way.
This whole place rubs me the wrong way.
As you guys continue to move around.
I'm just following this outer wall.
Okay.
And I'm hoping it's going to take us somewhere good. I'll wait till everybody's caught up. Let me know if I see anything interesting, but otherwise I'm just going to keep on.
As Biamba goes around the corner, suddenly a crossbow bolt ricochets off the wall, just barely missing him.
Where was that, back?
Yeah, it was back the way you guys came. From somewhere it ricocheted off of the wall.
Should we just keep moving?
My friends, why are you moving away? Come, we must get back up before Dourstone sees us. The Faithless One must not know you're here. and suddenly you hear a scream, ah! Like almost like somebody getting pierced by like a weapon, like being tortured and screaming. And I told you everything that I know. I told you no more, please. Ah, it's still moving. Make it stop.
Whoops, I think we got something down here. Oh, maybe
All
not.
right. For whatever reason, my guy's not moving anymore.
Okay, maybe my idea to go around the outside wall was not a good idea.
You know what I think it is? I think I might have lost the light and I can't move without
yeah,
it.
exactly.
No, yeah, I found you. We found you, didn't we? No.
No, he's
I see you. I see you now. You're above us. Oh, come south.
I'm working on it. All right. Oh, I got a window popped up. I got to close it maybe. No,
Just so he can see now. I was back here.
No, I don't seem to be able to move. Darn this thing. Darn it. All right.
Suddenly you feel a stabbing pain as something behind you manages to stick a knife into you.
Into who? Sorry, I missed that. I stepped away.
Into me,
as it hits you for 2 points of damage along with the backstab.
Did we lose? We lost him?
Spin around and swing my mace. I couldn't move because I lost light.
As you take 10 hit points of damage as something behind you came out and stabbed you and then disappeared into the dark again. And you hear a whisper, in your ear, and it's a sort of a masculine kind of a masculine kind of a voice, but it has this really heavy lisp to it. Yes, I see you. I see you. And it sort of fades into the black behind you. As you guys all realize that you have lost your companion.
Well, damn, I don't think we really lost him. He couldn't move because he's on an iPad.
Well, I'm going to do this as he gets caught up to you guys. But the fact remains that he just got stabbed in the back for 12 total hit points of damage.
Ooh, all right, I'm going to cast my last Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Okay. Target.
Big number, big number. 8.
You get 6
it's better
hit
than nothing.
points back.
Nice.
6 hit points back.
Beats the poke in the eye with a sharp stick. There we go.
I say, everyone, let's keep a tight formation.
Yeah, I might have to try refreshing because I can't move anymore.
All right.
Try refreshing the screen.
Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and stop right there because the potential is coming for a large combat.
Oh, no.
And so I just want to...
We have... Modred has no spells but like one that'll do any good.
So we are going to pause right there. I am going to carry over the nat 1s and nat 20s for everybody. And so, like I said, just for 2 reasons. One, because of the issues that Renoir's having, and I want to make sure that we don't have that issue next week. Are you back next week or the week after?
2 weeks. I got 2 more weeks of this.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I'm sorry.
No, dude. No, we're okay. No, but at least hopefully next week we'll just start fresh and we'll have the entire session because it took you guys half the session to do 1 combat, and the way you've moved through this, you have essentially, I'm not gonna lie, put yourself in a precarious situation because now you have 2 full groups of them, 1 behind you and 1 in front of you. So yes, they have been hurting you along the way until there's no place else to go, which is
That's
cool.
just how we want it,
That's,
DM.
you got them just where you want them, folks. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pause and we'll just stop it there because, like I said, I sort of exaggerate. Hopefully, it won't be as bad as I made it sound. But bottom line is, I don't want to get into a combat because, especially now, it could be a protracted one based on what happened earlier, and I don't want to keep you guys here past 11. So we'll pause it a little early and pick it up for next week. If you guys are following the stream, don't forget to oops, not a break. Don't forget to come check us out this Friday as we had session 1 of our new Savage Tide 5e game. And man, that was quick. Dang. Ronnie straight up dropped. But that's all right. He usually drops right at real quick at the end anyway. So anyway, so Friday we are here. I appreciate it if you guys come by, drop some nat 20s on the guys, because like I said, last session was technically session 1 as they begin the Savage Tide campaign. This next time they're hopefully going to be a little more action, a little more combat. Last time was a little bit of role play to kind of get their feet wet. But yeah, so we will be here Friday, and then this game will be back next Monday, and hopefully you guys will be with us. In the meantime, I'm going to figure out who we want to bounce over to. Who do we even have that's out there? Let me look and see. Hopefully you guys will hang around with us as we go, and I don't even know. What are they doing? Oh, they're doing Icewind Dale. Let's go to Big Jim Slade. So let's go check them. Man, I don't know if I think I've been to one of their sessions, but let's see if we can raid over those guys. Regardless of who we raid, just go over there, show them a little love. I guess I am going to have to get there.
Oh, do you mind learning Fireball for next week?
Hey, look, I've been trying to learn Fireball since the beginning. It's the DM says I got to find it unless I look out and roll it. So that's
we could really use it.
Yeah. So I appreciate everybody that hung with us tonight. Hopefully you will be back next week. If you just getting here, I apologize. Like I said, party's getting ready to get into the thick of some things here in the Labyrinth of Vecna, and I want to make sure that we have the entire session with which to work through it. Plus, it'll give our priest of Tritherion a chance to unscrew himself with the iPad issue. Let's get this stuff working. Because I don't mind.
I was doing some reading on that. It sounds like it might be might be a lost cause.
It's all good, dude. I don't mind helping out and stuff. I just I know you guys would rather do things yourself, but the real thing is that you guys are able to get through the next session. So anyway, we're going to bounce over to Big Jin Gaming. Looks like they got Icewind Dale going on. Hopefully it's a decent session. I haven't been to these guys in a while. Make sure you show some love. Let them know where we come from. And yeah, we will see you either Friday if you like 5e or next week if you're on the 1e's kick. So until then, just remember, in a world you can be anything you want. All we ask is that you guys be kind. See you next time.
Hey, yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yep. They're doing fundraising.
Was this a video game?
That was a little better.
Yep, I thought he was doing Icewind Dale. That's what it had on his thing, but that's okay, man. What's good?
How are you?
I'm always up for somebody doing a. I'm always up for somebody that's doing stuff for money.
All the bombs and things fell. That's hilarious.
Yeah, the old Icewind
Welcome in,
video
everyone,
game
to
was pretty
D&D.
awesome.
Yeah.
How was your session? What's going on? We're playing some old retro Icewind.
Yeah, I'm
Dale.
sorry that my iPad situation
No,
is
dude,
pretty
no,
awful.
you do not have
Welcome
to.
in. Aegir, son. How?
No, I mean it was either this or pause the game for 4 weeks, and that
Any
seemed
highlights?
awful.
We've already got
So-
our cleric killed.
Where you at? Where you at
TPK
again?
With some goblins.
Costa
We're off to a
Rica.
great start.
Costa. Hey man, watch out for them
AD&D
dinosaurs.
1E. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah.
little
I
bit of
mean,
a 2E. Was it 2.5?
apparently I got out of
Three,
got out of
three.
Mexico according to everybody just in time.